Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm cold. I just got out of the gym and just wanted to talk. Just went to the gym. I'm kind of having an off day. It's really pissed off just the whole morning. Well, one, I do not remember turning my alarm off. And I hate when that happens, but also I know that I must have been in like a really deep sleep, which is good. And I felt like alive and awake when I woke up, which like doesn't happen very often. Normally I wake up and I'm like really tired and want to go back to sleep. But yeah. Anyways, I don't remember turning off my alarm. And so instead of waking up at like 7:30, like I put my alarm, I woke up at like almost 10. I almost said 10 p.m. It was like 9:50 or something. Which is later than I would like to be waking up. I really want to wake up early. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. So, journaled, whatever. And yeah, I'm like trying my best, or I have been trying my best to just like chill out because I feel like really on edge, really annoyed. Like I feel all this like negative energy towards the people around me. Like everything that everyone's doing is annoying me. Nobody's treating me the way that I think I need to be treated. But like, I know that like the energy is kind of like misdirected because in everything in my life, I have nobody to blame but myself. Okay. Like, yes, people can be annoying and inconsiderate and whatever, but like if I don't express my needs or if I don't express how I'm feeling, how can anyone around me make a change? Or not, I'm not saying I'm trying to change people, but like, you know, if you don't tell somebody that what they're doing makes you uncomfortable, they're not going to know, and they're going to keep doing the thing because they don't know that you're sitting there wanting to punch them. Not saying I want to punch anybody. I don't. It's just the feeling of wanting to do that, you know, when you're on edge. I can like hear it in my voice right now, how like frustrated I am and annoyed. Just like having one of those days. And I also have been feeling recently, and I kind of like, this is the main thing that I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about how annoyed I am today because I just worked out and am feeling better. Now, of course, bringing it back up by talking about it, but whatever. I feel, or have been feeling recently, that I'm kind of like trapped in between two worlds, and I think being on my phone contributes to this. But like one world is like reality, you know, physical stuff, like, you know, you, like the actual world, and then the world in my head, like trapped between reality and being in my head, because I'm in my head all the time. I'm like, you know, classic overthinking personality. I just am always thinking and pondering and wondering and analyzing and problem solving, whatever. Like my brain is going 100 miles per hour all the time. I wish I could slow down sometimes, I swear. Especially like unmedicated, no caffeine. Like I'm living my sober lifestyle besides smoking to make myself sleep. But yeah, it's very hard for me to like focus and like gather myself, collect my thoughts. I can't do that. I can't collect my thoughts. And I've been doing this visualization recently where, wow. All I'm thinking in my head right now is stutter much. Why am I thinking that? That's so rude. Sometimes I stumble over my words. It's normal and fine. Chill out. I've been doing this visualization technique. It's not from anywhere, it just in my own brain, where my thoughts are coming in and I'm observing them. I'm not letting my thoughts define me, you know. If something's really pressing on me, I'll try to like feel the feeling and process the thought. But I've been like in my head imagining like a little version of me, like a little, kind of like a cartoon me. I should draw it. I always say I should draw it and I don't. I never draw the things I say I should draw, like, because that's just not, I just don't do that. Maybe I will, but not this time. I don't feel like drawing that. Even though I just said maybe I should draw it, or maybe I will draw it. That's a lie. I'm not gonna draw that. But maybe I will. Okay. Anyway, little me inside my head, and there's like a funnel. She's kind of like my consciousness is kind of watching her, and behind her are these thoughts that are shooting by or floating by or whatever. Normally it's shooting, running, streaming, zipping, and she's like taking them and just putting them through the funnel. Like she's taking them, looking at them, checking them out, and putting them through the funnel so that they can like be on their way. And it really helps because my conscious self can watch just the thoughts go by instead of like feeling like I'm tied, like the thought is tied to my conscious self or whatever. Also, is the rain gonna be annoying? The rain sound for this video? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I need to talk right now, so I am. And yeah, and so that's been a good technique. I don't remember to do that all the time, but when I do remember, it does work in like calming down or like just not being so jumbled. Like I have somebody in my mind who's sorting through everything for me, which is like really nice. Even though it's me and I'm watching me do it, but it's nice. But like even with that, I still feel like I have like one foot in my brain and the other foot in reality. Actually, no, I don't feel like I have a foot, for lack of a better word, in either realm of existence within the mind or existence in reality. I have moments where I'm like, oh, I am living in reality right now, or I have moments where I'm like, oh my god, I am so in my head right now, let me stop. But I feel like I live my life just like, this is so hard to explain because it's just like a general feeling of not being, I guess it's just not being present, not being like completely aware of the moment. It's like there's always something distracting. Like my brain is so divided up into a million pieces and they're all scattered. Like the pieces in my brain don't match the pieces of my real life. It's like everything's very jumbled and messed up. And yeah, I don't know why I do this to myself. Like I feel like I'm constantly untangling my thoughts, like, and constantly untangling my life too. Like, is that just what life is? Is this just normal and I just have to deal with it? Maybe. But my life has been really good though, even though I'm saying this. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm trying to like view this as it's not bad. This is just what I'm going through right now and I should just talk about it, experience it, like just experience it. Just experience what you're experiencing, okay? That's fine. There is no right or wrong way to experience life. You just need to do what you need to do at this moment. And you know, I do think that part of the reason I'm feeling like this is because of this metaphor that I've had for my life for a little while. And this is going to sound so cringe, but it's true. This is true. This is true for me, okay? I have imagined myself, and this really helped me. I'm gonna start crying because it's really important to me. Okay. I need to chill. I'm not chill in this moment. everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm not even saying that like literally everything's fine. I think I just need to cry. I did have a moment, was it yesterday? I don't know when it was, but I watched like the saddest TikTok ever. Like somebody's like brother died or something. I can't even talk about that. I just can't go there. But I was sobbing, obviously. I was like, this is so beautiful. Like beautiful and tragic, you know? You know what, it's weird how close, like the line between beauty and tragedy is very thin. Because, you know, the line between extremes are always very thin. Like the line between love and hate, that's a blurry one. The line between the most beautiful thing in the world and the ugliest things about the world is very thin, in my opinion. A very blurry line. Because you can find beauty in everything, right? But a lot of times the way people express their grief is beautiful. I don't know. What am I talking about? This is not what I was meant to be talking about. I'm going on a tangent. I was talking about this metaphor for my life. That's very cringe. I don't think it's cringe because I don't think that anything I do is cringe anymore. Unless I'm hurting somebody on purpose, that's cringe. And I don't do that, so I'm not cringe. And the metaphor is, what represents me in this metaphor is a dragon. Okay, pretty cool. I love dragons. Of course, this would be the metaphor that I picked for my life because I love dragons. And the timing of the metaphor begins in 2020, I would say, or maybe in like 2019, maybe even earlier. I don't know. I don't actually know now that I'm really thinking about it. I haven't thought about it like this. Anyway, what am I talking about? A dragon in a cave, okay? A dragon in a cave. And the dragon is like so tied down. I'm crying because my heart hurts for this person who I used to be. The dragon is like tied with, like, there's ropes around it, there's vines growing on it, like it's been sitting in this cave just since it was small, sitting in or laying in this cave, curled up, not moving, stagnant in a cave. And like, you know, it literally has not budged. So there's all this growth, you know, like stalagmites, stalactites, like, and the dragon herself has grown, and she is almost too big for this cave now. And she's all tangled up, like can't move her wings. Like she's full grown. She's an adult. She wants to move, okay? Her cave is so comfortable. I'm explaining this so badly, but you can get how this could relate to you, okay? You get it. She can't move. She feels trapped. She knows that there's other things for her in life, but she can't. You know, she needs to get out of this cramped space. This was her comfort zone, you know? Kept her safe from the outside world for a really long time. But that's not living. You can't just curl up and be safe forever. It's just, you're gonna be depressed. This dragon is depressed. No, she's not depressed. She's fine. She knows what she needs to do. And I've already had the moment in my life where I've shaken off what was binding me. What was, by me, I mean this dragon. What was like holding me like in place. So it was keeping me stagnant. And I've started this journey out of this cave, out of this enclosure, out of being tied down, out of being like suffocated by it's a lot of things. It represents a lot of things that I'm being suffocated by, or tied with, or like bound by. Lots of things. My thoughts, my life, my relationships, all of the aspects of my life. I've already had this moment of freeing myself, okay, from leaving this cave. I haven't left the cave because it's a very long tunnel. It's a very long tunnel, which I don't know. I don't, like, when I'm thinking this metaphor, I'm not like, oh, okay, so after the cave, I'm gonna walk down a tunnel. No, it's very organic. Like, when I have a feeling, a new part of the story, this dragon story in my mind, goes into place. This is also, like, side note, very common for my, like, I want to say for my art to reflect my life. And I mean, that is true, but what I mean more is like my writing. And like my storytelling, my fictional storytelling. Like, it's insane to me that in my novel that I'm writing, like, the things that the main character has done, the steps that she has taken, after I write that shit, it happens to me. Like, I swear to God, it's unbelievable. Like, the pattern of me, like, telling this story and then it applying to my life, or like, and like, it kind of goes both ways. Like, my life informs what I'm writing about, and then my writing in turn informs what my life becomes about. I don't even want to give an example. It's because it's like my writing is like the most precious thing to me. It's like something that I'm really scared to be vulnerable about. Maybe someday, but not today. Is not that day. But anyways, I just randomly thought of this dragon leaving the cave, okay, because I had this like amazing moment where I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm finally taking steps forward. It really feels like I'm taking steps forward. It feels amazing. I was really proud of myself. And I haven't left the cave, you know, and my end goal is like spreading my wings and just like flying into the sky, into the beautiful sunset or something. I'm waiting for that moment. But yeah, so right now, this metaphor that I'm creating is this dragon making its way out of the cave, dusting off her wings, her scales or whatever, and walking through this like tunnel. And there's still obstacles along the way, but like I feel as though I can see a light at the end of the tunnel, where previously in my life it was like I'm in the dark. I do not see any way out of this. Basically, that's when I was very depressed. But I'm living a new life now. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I know that I'm working towards things. I'm actually working towards actual things. And those things change, but like I have real goals that exist, okay? And that feels really good. But yeah, there's still obstacles along the way, obviously. But I do think that it kind of relates to me feeling like I'm in between two worlds. Like, in this cave, that's kind of like the world of my thoughts, like me completely shutting out reality, shutting out that light that could possibly be there, shutting out any other things, I don't know, and just being, you know, in the world in my head. Like, if you're not moving, it's because you're just thinking, sitting there thinking, you know. If you're stagnant, it's because you're not doing anything. You're not taking any actions. You're not doing things. You're not moving. You're not living your life. And then I kind of view this like light at the end of the tunnel as like not reality, because I'm obviously in reality. Like, I just went to the gym. Like, how is that not living in real life? You know, I'm out and about. I'm not laying in my bed on my phone thinking of my thoughts. I don't know, maybe I need to abandon this idea that I'm trying to talk about right now. It doesn't feel solidified in my brain. I've been talking for 20 minutes. That's insane. I've been watching a lot of Drew Monson videos on YouTube. I watched him a long time ago, but then stopped, and then like last year started watching his videos again. But like now I just finally like subscribed to him and like have been binging his videos. I'm on his second channel where he just talks, and it's so crazy because I see so much of myself in him when he talks. Actually, like, I kind of have a crush on him. Is he gay though? I don't know. But anyways, he, like, the way that he talks is exactly the way that I talk to myself when I'm just like chatting to myself. Like how he has like asides with like another person who's like him. Like that is me all the time. I'm arguing with this other person who's also me. And like sometimes the other me is like really mean, or like sometimes the other me is like really annoyed, or like whatever. It's kind of like a subconscious, it's like subconscious. I don't know how to explain. But anyways, I really love his videos. I love watching his videos. And I really enjoy watching videos like that of people just completely like talking. There's no cuts, there's no editing. They're just like ranting about random stuff. And I really like doing that. Also, I like to watch that. I like to do that. And yeah, so that was kind of another reason why I just got out my phone. I mean, there's stuff that I want to talk about. There's always something that I can talk about. Always, all the time. If there is a time, I'm there to talk about something. But yeah. So I kind of want to make videos like him. Or I kind of want to start just chatting and then posting it. Like one of my goals is to be more vulnerable in my art. This is part of my art, okay? Digital media. And yeah, I kind of want to see like how vulnerable I can get, because it's very healing. And I know that in being vulnerable, like, that's how I'm gonna find my people, you know? People like a vulnerable person. People like somebody who is real and who is themselves and authentic and whatever. And that's what I'm always like trying to be, obviously. But can you really be authentic if you're trying to be authentic? I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of the belief that it's like impossible to like be fake, because like everything you do is just, that's you, you know? So you're not being fake. Even if you're like being fake, you're still being yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not being fake. I personally am not fake. I mean, I have moments of fakeness, but like that's still me. So whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think this is enough. Maybe I'll post this video. That'd be really insane. I don't think I even talked about anything. What was I even talking about at the beginning? Did I conclude what I was trying to say? I don't know. Also, I feel so great right now after just chatting. It always makes me feel better. Without fail, bruh. Okay. Anyways, fuck this rainy day. But I'm gonna have a good day anyway. And I'm trying to live my life where every day is a 10 out of 10. Even if bad stuff happens, or even if like everything goes wrong. Because I don't know, everything that happens to you in your life is just really important. And I think like everything's a miracle. I'm not trying to get all spiritual on you, but like, I don't know. Life is like really amazing. Okay? I guess I'll end it there. Life is amazing. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching if you watch this. Also, if you watch this, please comment and tell me why you watched it, okay? I'm like curious. I want to know. Did you watch the... Did you watch the whole thing? Did you like it? What do you think? Oh, and I actually, like, Drew Monson always has, like, has his notes app with, like, shit he writes down. I really want to do that because I'm in my notes app, and in my journal, too, all the time. And I think, and a lot of the things I write down are, like, unfinished thoughts or, like, just little, like, I'll literally write a note to myself to be like, think about whatever. Like, I wrote think about drones in my notes app the other day because I never have really thought super hard about drones in particular. And like, I watched this video and I was like, wow, drones are actually really scary. And I wanted to think about it. Anyway, okay, bye.